I got blown up by an IED in Afghanistan in 2009. I lost both my legs, my right hand, a few internal organs, and shot myself in the leg at the same time. I was in intensive care 2 weeks, then on the ward for 4 months. Then I went straight to Headley Court and I wasn't allowed to go home for another 4 or 5 months after that. So I was essentially in hospital in rehab for about 8 months solid. That's just initial recovery. Then beyond that, I had Headley Court in and out for the next 5 years. During rehab, I did feel a little isolated, and my safe space was essentially my bedroom. So for many weeks, I would barely leave my flat, my bedroom, and I just kind of became a bit of a hermit, whereas I used to be quite confident. I'm not able to do prosthetics, so Headley Court for me didn't really do all that much. So in between operations, which I've now racked up 53 of which, I was just trying to focus on education and trying to get back into employment. I now work for Barclays in the head office in Canary Wharf within a programme that supports and recruits ex-military. We've recruited just shy of 600 people and supported over 7,000 in the last 6 years. I first heard about the charity because it's someone that I've been trying to support through work who was actually going to go to Belgium and then couldn't make it. So my boss basically said I could go along, and that was really the first I heard about it. It was a week before we actually went, and the rest is history. Because of my physical limitations, there's not much I can do in the realms of archaeology, so one of my passions is photography. So I took along all my kit and just took pictures all week. I'm a bit of a history geek. I mean, it's quite remarkable being actually in the Battle of Waterloo. It's quite a privilege to be there and actually be allowed to do those things, and I don't really get out and travel.
My name is Dave Hempstead. I'm a volunteer driver with the London Taxi Charity for Military Veterans. Our charity was established in 1948 with several cab drivers meeting in a pub in Fulham, and the idea was to get some money together and then to take their injured veterans away for a day just to give them a trip out. They managed to raise so much money, they went down to Brighton, and the second trip was down to Worthing in Sussex, and they've done that every year since. I brought Matt over to Belgium, to the battlefield of Waterloo. The ideal vehicle is the taxi to bring him around. We picked him up from his place and down to the ferry, met all the others down there, straight across here. He's a fantastic man. The wheelchair's easy accessible in this vehicle, so he can move around a lot quicker, and it's the ideal vehicle for the trip.
Being in a wheelchair, it can be difficult trying to travel, and knowing that I had all those issues taken care of for me actually meant that I was allowed to get out and go and do things again, so that was pretty great.
At the moment we're digging around in a Hougoumont farm. Matt's going around in his scooter taking photographs and filming with all the various chaps. But digging here as well, I've been involved in that, which I've been lucky enough to. Yeah, Waterloo, wonderful.
Post-injury, seeing people with similar injuries who are years down the line, or maybe even worse, actually seeing them come out the other side of it, for me was quite a positive experience. So I like being around other people who may actually be new, may have been decades since they were injured, or maybe more recent, or may just be mental. So seeing people from various backgrounds, it does actually help people come together and actually improve on their own. It's quite apparent, really, even from the first day, that people start to come out their shell a bit and bond. You'd see people, you have the various different groups, and you see people jump between each different groups and actually start socialising, which is a really important thing to do, especially when you've got mental conditions. Ultimately, it's a group of people I generally wouldn't socialise with. So your students, your internationals, older and younger generations, and just bring them together for a common cause. And really, it was just a great experience to go and chill out a bit. I had a week away from my work, my wife, my dog. I just got to take pictures and meet loads of people, and hopefully got them to start thinking about employment. That's the main thing for me.